let me just sit here on a second, just because this is going to happen. Here it is, everybody. New York Knicks fans. When Brunson signs with the New York Knicks, and I don't, begrudge him for taking the money that's coming his way, and the city lights are terrific, and you want to play with R.J. Barrett, right? I'm assuming Julius Randle will bounce back if he's
there,
still around there, right? So, Madison Square Garden, world's most famous arena. I grew up watching basketball in it. It's still an incredible gym for big time action. Players love going in there and sticking it to the Knicks. And, you could lead I'm sure you walk around New York City, you're being wooed by the Knicks. You see James Dolan in his schmecky outfits and all of that stuff. And you're thinking, okay, I want to go there. I would think twice before leaving Luka Doncic if I were him.
Oof, right.
And Mark Cuban if I were him. And that's just my own warning to him. And all the Knicks fans, it's coming. When he signs with the Knicks, this is going to be the guy who is Walt Frazier and Bernard King and Patrick Ewing all rolled up in a Bill Bradley ball. Okay? And everybody's going to put all their hopes and dreams in him, and they're going to be so psyched, and the Knicks are going to be back. And they're going to act like they just beat the Bucks in the first game of the 2021-22 season that wound up with them missing the playoffs. That's my 2 cents on that. And yes, I am biased. I don't like the Knicks front office. I don't like their owner. It is a wormhole. And this could be one of those moments. And I'd love it for all of my friends who love the Knicks and just can't, and are not blinded by the Dolan. They look past it. They can't get through it. They still love him. How about that? Kyrie and Durant and everybody out there in Brooklyn, and they have a team with Simmons and Curry, and they can put all 4 of them back together. And we were talking to Michael Kay earlier this week, and he's like, yeah, I know. When I asked him about how everybody's viewing Kyrie in that town, they're like, yeah, I know. Like, you guys are talking about it, but in New York, it's still a Knicks town. And I'm like shaking my head. I'm like, what do you... I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Put roster against roster, hope against hope. I mean, Kevin Durant is playing basketball in New York City, and you're just like talking about, can we get Brunson? Who's really good.
Yeah.
And he could be one of those young stars of the league that you were referring to just moments ago, Chris and TJ, that you mentioned in the Rich Eisen Show basketball podcast, where all podcasts are required. But the new savior could be coming from Dallas, telling you, Luka, we're done. Saying, let's go to R.J. Barrett. Let's go to all the Ziggies in the old blue seats in Madison Square Garden. Are going to look at me like I'm the savior. Okay.